George, I'm here. I have ears, you have a mouth, you also have the ability to speak. Be my guest.
Fine. Emil, I feel like things need to be said and actions need to be taken.
Sounds ominous. Continue.
Shut up, this is serious.
Sorry, sir.
Look, you've been my imaginary friend for 14 years now, and when I was a kid I didn't think much of it to have a middle-aged French hairy man as my best friend.
And why should you have had?
Because I was a child, Emil. I made you up. I conjured up an image of some decrepit man to be my best friend.
We all do crazy things in our youth. It's what gives us essence and personality.
True, but you can't apply that to a child, Emil. Besides, I think it's time I moved on.
Moved on to where exactly?
To real life.
You are not living now.
No, I'm 18 years old and I still have a fucking imaginary friend. I'm not living.
Need a fucking cigarette.
Emil, look. You know, I've been pretty distant lately and you know that I'm going to college next week. And you know as well as I do that I can't have an imaginary friend for my whole life. Like, if you were my only friend in college, I would fucking die. Like, I need some real human physical interaction. I need a girlfriend and I need a group of friends so I can talk to, and not just some figment of my imagination who is depressed all the time.
You were the person who created me to lather in this sea of despair, so don't you try to shift your faults onto me, you rotten wimp!
You're right. I apologize. But still, I need to move on. I need to leave you behind, Emil.
How the fuck am I supposed to take this shit, George? I'm not just your imaginary friend, I'm your conscience. Your conscience cannot leave you, you idiot. I'm going to kill myself, George, I swear it!
Stop being overdramatic. You'll be fine. You can find another kid and you'll make even more memories.
I don't want another fucking kid, George. You were enough for me, I couldn't handle all that hyperactivity and bullshit again.
Stop being a big baby, Emil.
No, George. You listen to me, I'm going to put this as clearly to you as I possibly fucking can. You're all I was put here for. You cannot just fucking abandon me because you want to be an adult now. Adults are allowed to have imaginary friends too.
No, adults are supposed to be versatile and not let themselves drown in the quicksand.
Are you insinuating that I'm like quicksand, you motherfucker?
Well, you have been pretty suffocating these past few years.
How can you say that I was suffocating? Your emotions, they are conflicting. And you know it. I was all you had, George. You were a loner, okay? It was not a choice and you know it, you fucking loner!
Who do you think you are? I was a loner because of you. You made me do things because you thought that they'd be funny, like that time you got me to shit my pants in front of class because you thought it would be... You said the girls would be impressed. Like, you're a psychopath, Emil. You've no empathy. But at least I have the courage to move on and leave you here to rot.
I'm not going to rot, I'm going to soar without you. You are the piece of shit in my sunflower field. You are the ingrown hair in my immaculate beard. You are the cancer that has been killing me since the day you created me. And now it is time I had you operated on, you silly little boy. You are scared shitless of the real world and I can smell it off you a mile away.
Maybe so. But I'd rather go out there alone than go out there with you.
Good. I don't think I'd be able to live through all your failures trying to socialize with new people.
It's really, really intimidating, I know, but I can do it without you. And you know, all this time I was thinking, maybe Emil, maybe he'll be supportive of this decision. Maybe he won't be the selfish asshole that he constantly deems himself to be. You know, I gave you one little tiny shred of hope, but I realized that I was just being naive. You're depressed and you're sad, and you've always been like that. Maybe that's why I'm sad and depressed all the time.
Well, George, you're a reflection of me just as much as I am of you. We are both selfish, and we are both afraid of what is to come next. We are both equally as toxic. But the main difference between us is that I don't go on after you finish with me. Imaginary friends, we don't go on to be imaginary friends to other kids. We die.
Really?
Yes. Does that change things?
No. Not at all.